What's going on? What's going on, BBK family? Welcome back to Big Boss Rockwaller Kennels, you guys. And as you see, it's hump day, hump day, hump day. The middle of the work week, you guys. And we back for another live stream this week on this Wednesday. So if you got time to just tap in with us, I promise I won't hold you long. We gonna just chop it up tonight. And yeah, just show some love, and keep spreading that joy to the BBK family all over. So let's get this thing started. So if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that like button, turn your post notification bell on to all. Uh, Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you share. Make sure you tag. And last but not least, tell a friend, tell a friend, and tell a friend to come join the BBK family, you guys. All of our contact information is down in the description box of this video. You can go check it out. If you would like to get in contact with us, our number is down in the description box, along with our social media handles, you guys. You can follow us on Instagram at Big Boss Rockwaller Kennels. You can follow us on TikTok at Big_Boss_Rockwallers. And you can follow my husband on Facebook at AD Brown on Facebook. What's going on? No, how you doing? How you doing? Chris, I see you. We're in Texas. We are in Texas, you guys. What's going on, Amber and LJ? I see you. I see you. But yeah, you guys, we like I said, we're gonna get this live started tonight. If you would like to drop any comments, questions, or concerns, feel free to drop them in the comment section tonight, you guys, and I will answer them accordingly. One thing I will not answer online is the pricing of our puppies or anything like that. So if you want that information, please give us a call and I can give you all of that information then. Okay. Um Okay, just give us a call whenever you're ready. Like I say, our contact information is down below in the description box. Uh just give us a call whenever you're ready, and we could definitely make that happen for you. That will not be a problem. Uh well, I mean, you can shoot. We right now, all I'm gonna say is boss is it was the man. He's no longer at the camp. He's one of our guys got him. But we definitely got some better than boss. That was Debo's son, but not necessarily saying that you got to get something straight from Debo, because right now Mo3 is doing his thing. But hey, to each his own, whichever one you prefer. Hey, we could definitely make it happen for you. But hey, don't just settle on one dog. Because at the time, we weren't even breeding him yet when we did have him. He was still young, so he wasn't even ready to get bred yet. Anyway, but hey, we could definitely make it happen. If you still want some of this gorilla BBK blood, we got you. We got you. We could definitely make it happen for you. Um, Oh yeah, I mean, trust me, I guarantee you. I still trust me. It will be well worth your time and everything that you put into trying to get a pup from us. Because, like I tell everybody that gets a pup from us, whether you call or whether I'm just dropping jewels or just motivation on our lives or videos, it's an investment in yourself. So regardless if you just trying to get a dog to be a family pet, or you're trying to start your kennel or add to your kennel, um or whatever, you don't want to necessarily have a kennel, but you want to have a couple dogs and maybe breed them every now and then along down the line, then you could definitely do that. But it's an investment. You're investing in yourself. So yes, it's definitely well worth the wait, well worth the 13-hour drive, as you said. Yes, I guarantee you that we could definitely give you what you want. I promise you that. Why wait, Kendall? What's going on? Um. Oh yeah, Samuel Richard. Trust me, it is. What I was gonna say. I still have a lot of videos in the archive that of people getting their pups that I still haven't put out there yet. Before I had the baby and everything, because yes, we were still uh getting puppies out to their new homes before all of this. Um, so I still have videos that I haven't dropped yet of people getting their pups. So I will be dropping that soon. It'll probably just be a collection, one video of everybody that didn't I didn't put on the last couple videos of people getting their pups. So yeah, go check out all the videos that we've made in the past of people getting their pups, how excited they were, what they look like. We drop pictures as they send them to us, as they grow on down the line. Matter of fact, I can show you guys one right now if you don't have any social media. Um if you don't have any social medias of people that's gotten pups from us. For instance, this one right here, that is one of our males that we produce. He is I think 14 months. Um so yes, that's one of our productions right there. That is a male right there. So, and I could keep going. It's just a lot of these is copyright. Um that's a male that we produce. That's a male that we produce. Past litter. That's a male right there. Um this is a female that we produced. That's a female right there. Um Y'all already know who that is. That's one of the that's the mom of the big male that I just showed y'all a few minutes ago. So yeah, I mean, we got a lot of different pictures, and we drop them according to when people send them in, um on our social media and everything. So yeah, it's definitely worth it. What's going on, Auntie April? Oh yeah, I mean, when you want what you want, and it's well worth it. Trust me, I believe you, Chris. Like you'll definitely go get it. Oh yeah. Okay, okay, I got you. I feel but yeah, I mean, I get you. But I guarantee everything that we producing now. I promise you. Because our main goal is to keep getting better and better and better. So what we're producing now is better than boss. So if you like his structure and you just seen, you know, what we producing, and you saw their structure, just wait till they get bigger, and you'll definitely see. And I mean, you know, we're only elevating. That's the main goal, is to keep elevating and keep getting better. Is you see what you did wrong, or not necessarily wrong, but you see the corrections that you can correct in the past, and then you put that into use once you keep going. So yeah, yeah, I definitely appreciate that, Samuel. Thank you. And those were just some pictures that I just got in recently. I would have to literally go through tons and tons and tons of pictures just to just sit here and go through and show you guys, a lot of our productions. But that was just ones that I've gotten just in the past week that people have sent us. So, but yeah, you guys, I mean, it's well worth it. If you're not satisfied with what you're producing, how are you going to sell it to somebody else to get them to like it? So we like it, and the proof is in the pudding. With the family members that has gotten puppies from us. So, and they love them. They love them. Where's my timer? I didn't even set a timer. I'm sorry, y'all. I just got through feeding baby girl. She is asleep, so that's why she not making no noise or moving or nothing like that. And I'm trying to see. I didn't set my timer because I'm gonna go lay her down in a minute. So I'll wait. I'll wait a few more minutes before I go lay her down. So, so yeah, that's what I was doing. But yeah, you guys. Yes, I mean all of them are spectacular to us. I mean, that's just our opinion. But like I say, the proof is in the pudding. We're not bragging or anything, but you know, I love my favorite build would have to say is between Mo3 and Beast. Now I love Debo. Debo is my first child. That's my first child, firstborn type stuff. Can't nobody, he's gonna always be at the top with me. But all of our dogs are built different. And I'm mainly saying my males. They're all similar uh, in ways, but they're all different in ways. One characteristic that they all have to the same, their head size. Their heads are, man, y'all already know them heads is like bowling balls, basketballs. So they all got that in common. The bone is all in common. Um and then when you go into the structure and the build of how their body is, of course y'all know Debo is my big boy. He's my chunky muscle man. I ain't gonna even say chunky. That's not even probably the right word. But he's my plump, muscle man. Uh Beast is my bodybuilder. He's my boy that's always in the gym, just steady working out, drinking protein shakes, eating right, just all out, going to the bodybuilder competitions and stuff like that. That's Beast. Then you got Mo3. He's my boy that goes to the gym, but he ain't into all the extra excess that Beast is in. And Debo is the same way. He go to the gym, but he still do what he do. But all of them have a different structure to them. I can't really. I would have to be, just you have to see it. You have to see it to see what I'm talking about, whether it's in person or whether we're doing a video on each of them individually. But they're all one of a kind. They're all one of a kind, and those are my characteristics for my three boys. My females, that the structure with them is none of them are average. That's all I'm gonna say about them. All my females are different. Now the females that they're producing, they way above average. They she-males. Because they're producing, my females are producing females that look like males. So they're producing bigger than them. Along with my boys, they're out producing themselves. So each time we breed them, and the combination that we put together is totally different. So we're just trying to elevate, keep going. Like I say, trying to make the next one better than the one that's good. I mean, best. So that's what we're doing. I believe you know. I mean, it's a lot of people out there thinking. I mean, but you got to look at this. These some people are just breeding two rotted together because they look exceptional, or they in their eyes that they're top tier. But then when you breed them, you're thinking that they're gonna turn out or be expected to look a certain way. But then again, once they have puppies or have a litter, they look totally different. So that's why we always say you got to do your research. You got to do your research and I'm gonna just put it out there. Just because you say, "Oh, I got a dog from Russia," or "I got a dog from Germany," or "I got a dog from Serbia," or Brazil, or whatever, that doesn't mean anything, because where they're from doesn't mean anything. It's just where they're from, where they were born or conceived, or where they got imported in from. What matters when it comes to these dogs is the bloodline and the genetics, mainly the genetics of these dogs. That's what makes the makeup of each individual dog. If you don't have a good genetic behind these dogs, then you'll just be breeding two dogs together and making puppies. It's a hit and miss when you just doing it to be doing it. But when you do your research behind it and know what you're doing and know the combinations to see, what they will produce together, then it makes the outcome of these litters way more better, way more better. But everything is trial and error. I mean, you got to do certain things to see how it will turn out. Like I say, it's hit and miss. I mean, and I'm just gonna be real. You're not gonna have a litter every time that's just gonna be the ish. You're not. And then you might have some litters that's they okay. But when you get to the point where know what you're doing, and it's a certain look that you're looking for, and you start keeping the best from each litter, and then you start producing litters from those, then you're doing something. You in the game. You because then at that point you're creating your own look. um you're creating your own look at as to what you're looking for on every box. Every box has to be checked, from the structure to the height, the girth, the body style, the everything goes into play. So once you get it down pat, then it makes breeding a whole lot easier. It makes that part a little bit easier, but the rest of it, it's still, like I say, it's gonna always be trial and error with things, because you doing different combinations, um just seeing how it goes. I mean, that's just part of the game. I'm just gonna be real. So he does look like a bodybuilder. I'm serious. Like he is he's like them guys that be just, all that's beast. He's always been that way. He's always been that style. um since he was young, since we got him, he's always been like that. Appreciate that. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate that. I mean, like I've always stated, we do research. We do our own research, just like the same thing that I'm telling you guys to do your research to make sure that you feel comfortable. And when you're spending your money on these dogs, do your research. I mean, hey, if it take you a year to come up and make up your mind, I mean, you're not getting a bad vibe, but you just want to make sure that that's the right move for you, then by all means do it. Because I guarantee you, it's a lot of people on here that's been watching us since the very beginning. And we came in this game, new heads. Did nobody really know us? But of course we had Debo. That's what put us on the map. They seen this big old dog that we have, and then hey, we just start going from there. So you got to do your research, and that's one reason why we do these lives. Is so that when you do call or do decide to make that move and to get a dog from us, you feel comfortable, because that's why we call y'all family members. We don't call y'all customers or clients. We call y'all family members because you guys are a part of our family. You're investing in yourself, not only yourself, but you're investing in us because you believe in what we are doing over here, and our goal is to what we're trying to accomplish here at Big Boss Rockwaller Kennels. So yeah, it's that's always what Shiki. I know you see. I know, Mama. I know. Mommy talking. I know. Yeah. You pay possum. Okay. But yes, that's we've always wanted to separate ourselves from everybody. We want to be different in everything that we do, but also be true to what we're doing at the same time. So yeah, but it's gonna always be us. We're gonna always be transparent with you guys to make sure that you always understand what's going on. uh it just and the main thing, like I said, is to make you guys feel comfortable when buying from us, because the people that you see on these videos, on this live, the voices that you hear and everything is the same voices that you're gonna hear when you give us a call, the same people you're gonna see when you come and pick up your dog. So it's no gimmicks, it's no fake stuff going on. This is real life stuff, and we just want everybody to be comfortable with us. So that's part of that. So I appreciate you for giving us that as well. Come on, Shinky. Oh, Lord Jesus, my baby. I'll be glad when I her grow back, y'all. But it's okay. But yeah, so yeah, that's the main our main goal and everything. Um Oh well, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope she gets better and everything. So I'll be I'll send a prayer up for you. Okay. So yeah, babe, babe, can you cut your volume down a little bit? Thank you. Um. So yeah, you guys, have you guys been keeping up with the videos of the pups? He did a video. Let me see if I can go find it right quick. Mm, then also we can answer some of the um comments and stuff like that. I posted some pictures of them on our Instagram and TikTok. If you guys follow us on there, we've been posting them also on Facebook. We have, but he did a little video. It's called "Let Me Tell Y'all Something." Dope man. When I tell you they look awesome, awesome, they look awesome. They look awesome. I'm very very pleased with these little monsters that's growing. They're eating good, all that. They eating good. They doing very well to be 4 weeks old. Just turned 4 weeks. They're doing awesome. Um, yeah, they all gotta see with these. They got this look on them. I can't really explain it. I don't. Well, I don't know how to explain it to put it into words. Is what I'm saying. But it's this look. It's kind of like what I was just telling you. When you get that right combination and you put your own kiss on it, then that's what they got. That's what it is. I can't really explain it though, but yeah. Oh man, that pneumonia ain't no joke. Well, like I say, I'm praying for her, hoping her a speedy recovery, and to get better soon. And I think this is you, Chris, that's on here. So every litter, like I was just saying, every litter is different. Every litter is not the same. So with that being said, we go according to you know what we feel is the best. Um, some litters we might let stay a little bit longer than the normal typical people let go at 8 weeks. And some we might let them go at 8 weeks. But it's not that anything is wrong. It's just that we feel like because they are top tier and everything, why not wait? Why not wait to let them get just to that point? So it's like they gonna be, man. I can't really explain it, you guys, but sometimes you just got to make that executive decision. You just got to make that decision. It doesn't take away, and it's actually good because they're that they're where they need to be before they leave you. And knowing that the customer is not going at this point, this terminology, that they're gonna be exactly satisfied with what they're getting. So it's just different litters. You do different things. Like I say, like I was just saying, that goes into each litter is different. And each time you if elevate to make the last litter better than the next. So yeah. What's going on, Bernardo? I see you. I want to. So some people do let their dogs go at 6 weeks. To each his own, because at 6 weeks, true enough, they do get their first set of shots and and everything like that. But to me, I feel like, yeah, they're eating, yeah, they have their shots, yeah, they've been dewormed, stuff like that. But I just feel like they can get a little bit older. Yeah, and 8 weeks is the typical. Some people, I feel like with this, and we have clients that's like that or whatnot. But if you have knowledge about raising puppies and you've had them for a long time and stuff like that, and you don't mind dealing with a younger puppy, at the time, then by all means you can do it. We'll let them go. If you feel comfortable with it. But if you're a new time puppy owner and you never done it, no, I wouldn't advise getting it. I would let the breeder know that this is your first time. Even though 8 weeks is still young, but they're older than 6 weeks. Um, you know, yeah. I mean, it's just giving them a little bit more just getting their immune system a little bit more built up, even though they are eating and pooping and drinking water and stuff like that. It's just I don't feel comfortable with it. But again, like I say, to each his own. If that's what you do, then by all means, that's what you do. I'm not telling nobody what to do, but typically, 8 weeks is pretty good. 8 weeks and between eight, I say between 8 and 10 weeks is fine. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with it. It's not gonna take away, and it's not. Yeah, yeah. For a fact that they're eating. Uh, they've gotten their vaccines. Is shot. Is working in their system. They not sick. I mean, everything is going right. So, but if you're knowledgeable, yeah. So, um, yeah. So, so, it's a couple people on here looking for puppies. Like I say, our contact information is down in the description box. Give us a call, hit us up on social media, leave us a DM or whatnot. You can do that as well, whichever one comes first. um so Mark, I think it's Mark on here, you commented. Give us a call. I don't know if you're in the live tonight, but hopefully you see this. Give us a call. Our contact information is down in the description box of this live and other lives or other videos. Um, yeah, I agree with you, Bernardo. I'd rather do that as well. Yeah, she the future. She gonna be out there with us too, trying to wrangle up the little monsters. So when she get big enough, so yeah, she is the future help, and thank you so much for that. What's going on, Anthony? I see you. I see you. Um, yeah. Yeah, exactly, Chris. I mean, it, 10 weeks is fine. It's nothing wrong with it. 8 weeks is fine. It's just 6 weeks and younger. I just don't feel, because to me they just really got off of mama, even though they might be eating, but it's still transitioning from the puppy food to the big food. So and one thing about us, we don't actually use, like, per se, like, how you go to the store and you buy puppy dog food. We don't buy puppy dog food. The food that we use is Diamond Naturals, chicken and rice, and this particular bag is for all stages of life, meaning from a puppy to senior citizen. All stages of life mean all stages of life. This kibble is not big. It's not too small. It's just the right size. And the way that we do our puppy mix when they first start eating, it is fine with them eating. Um, and then on top of that, we let them continue to drink off mom to a certain point in time, at least to right before they turn 6 weeks. And then once they turn 6 weeks, then we go on and put mom up, because at that point in time their teeth are in, fully in, and they ain't doing nothing but getting on her nerves. So yeah, so that's why I say it's beneficial to the puppy to keep them, because just like with human babies, breast milk is always better than formula, and it's something about mom's milk that gives them all the vitamins and nutrients that they need on top of the food that they're eating and stuff like that. So yeah, yeah. So yeah, I mean, you're absolutely right. I agree with everything. Exactly, they do. They do. They pick up from mom what she's doing, and then if they're able to see the other dog, that's why, like in my last live I did last Wednesday, it's important that you let these puppies out. If you have them in an enclosed area, one especially once they start pooping and eating and stuff, they got to get fresh air, you guys. It's very important. They need fresh air. They can be outside, but you just got to make sure that everything is sanitized. Sanitize, sanitize, sanitize. Just like you clean up the bigger dogs area, their area has to be clean as well. If not even more, that's not the right word, but more cleaner. You know what I'm trying to say. Better sanitized than the bigger dogs, because again, their immune system is still building. Um, and if you don't know, Roddy's immune system is very very sensitive to any little thing can trigger them to getting sick. And then that's another reason why we let them go when we let them go, because you don't want them to be uh sickly or whatever before they leave at 6 weeks old. You know, you want them to be able to their immune systems to start building, and by between 8 and 10 weeks is getting a lot better, because like I said, they've been, if you're doing it right, they've been dewormed from the age of 2 weeks old all the way up until they get ready to leave your care anyway. Plus they have their first set of vaccines. So it's very important to keep up with that. So yeah, I mean, it's a lot of different things that go into this. It's not just about, like I say, getting two dogs together, letting them have puppies, and then you sell them, and then that's it. It's a lot of things that you have to do in between time, and get in preparation for these dogs. But the main thing is getting them fresh air, letting them be outside, let them explore, let them bite the grass, let them roll in the dirt, let them do all of that, because they're learning. They're just like us humans as babies. You don't know when you first come out. You have to experience things and see things to know, what to do. So yes, it's everything is a learning curve. You gotta I look at raising these puppies is just like raising a baby. It's different, of course, on different aspects, but it's the same. Because they don't know. They got to learn. They got to see. They got to see the other dogs. Of course, we don't let them interact with the other dogs other than their mom, but they see them. They see what they're doing. When they play with the ball, that's why when we introduce them to the ball before they start going home, they know what to do, because why? They've seen the bigger dogs playing with the ball. Different things like that. They know when you come outside, this is the right place for me to use the restroom, in the grass. Of course, when you first get your puppy, most people put down puppy pads and stuff like that. Do that, by all means do it, but also keep them on a schedule, so where you take them outside, you introduce them to grass and stuff like this, so they know that that's what they're supposed to do. That's where they're supposed to use the restroom. Keep them on the schedule, because once you get them off of their schedule, I'm telling you, it makes it harder to keep the training process going. So that's another thing to keep in mind when you get puppies. It's not just, oh, I got a puppy and I'm gonna keep it in this cage and I'm gonna put a puppy pad in there and that's where it's gonna use it. Because you got to remember, it's not gonna stay a baby forever. It's gonna get bigger. Whether you got a little bitty dog or you got a big breed dog, it's gonna get big, and things are gonna change with it. So, as long as you keep it on the schedule and teach it to what to do, then you'll be fine. You'll be definitely fine. Yes, 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 yes. Uh, Anybody else got any comments, questions, or concerns? Give me 1 second, y'all. Let me go put her down, and I'll be right back. Let me go put her down. Oh, oh. Hold on, y'all. Okay, y'all, I'm back. Had to go put baby down. She was sleeping. Um, but yeah, you guys. So yeah, it's just a lot to learn from you guys, and any any knowledge that we can pass on to you guys, we'll definitely do that by all means. And anything that you guys know that you would like to pass on, then hey, we're open to take that as well. So you never stop learning. You never stop learning. Getting it's okay to get advice, because it's trial and error with everything. Um, but everything that something that oh man, might have to go in here with her, y'all. Let's just go in here with her. Don't sound like she gonna stay asleep like that. She don't feel me holding her no more. Hold. Okay, hold on, y'all. Oh man, she ain't gonna let me make it. That's okay. Let me get up here with her. I thought she was gonna stay, but obviously not. But that's okay. Out of here. I hear, mama. I hear. Right there. Hmm. Yeah, baby. Okay. But yeah, you guys. So yeah, just stay. Keep it together. Keep it together, cause it'll be all right. I promise you. It won't be hard, especially once you keep them on a schedule, then it makes it a lot easier. It's just like with a baby. Keep 'em on the schedule, it makes it a lot easier. But yeah, y'all give me some more comments or concerns or questions. I'm liking this live tonight. It's awesome. I like these types of live where you guys engage and say little comments and ask questions and stuff like that, because it makes it a lot easier for me. Because like I've always told y'all, I I don't like just sitting here talking after I've said what I wanted to talk about or the topic that I want to talk about, and then I'm just kind of like waiting, because it's not like you guys I can see, like we have a FaceTime conversation where I can see you, you can see me, and we go back and forth. I have to wait on you guys to say something in the comments for me to keep it going. So I like the engaging lives better than where I just kind of ramble all night about different stuff. It just makes it a lot interesting to me, and just helps me feed off of you guys' energy, and just talk about different topics pertaining to the dogs. And sometimes we get off topic and start talking about just everyday life stuff. We can't do that, y'all. Yes, this is a dog channel, but sometimes somebody might ask a particular question, and somebody else out there might needed to hear that information or whatnot. So that's why I always say, you guys talk to me in the comments. Y'all just kind of say what comes to mind, as long as it's respectful, of course. But for the most part, I don't have that problem with the BBK family, because you guys are always showing us love, and respect and stuff like that. So I don't have any issues with that. But yeah, it just makes the live a lot more interesting and everything. So I like that engaging part of it. So yeah, y'all talk to me. How's everybody's work week going so far? School week and everything like that. Got 2 more days left in the work week, um, and everything. So y'all, let's get this live. Got a few more minutes before we hang it up for the night, because like I say, I know it's still school week, and I know a lot of people are getting ready for bed for the next day and getting kids together, finishing up dinner. If not, just now cooking dinner, which I hope you're not, because the little kiddos should be, especially sixth grade and under, should be in the bed already by now. But hey, I got a while for that. But once we get to that point, best believe she gonna be on that schedule as well. um Oh yeah, I mean, thank you, Chris. Again, we treat our dogs like our kids because they were our kids before we had our actual first child. And it's still no different. They still get spoiled. They still get everything that they've been getting. Even though she's here now. And that's not gonna change. Um, we put a lot of time and effort into these dogs. Not only the ones that we've bought, the ones that we've created. And everything in between. Making sure they have the best food. They eat the best food every day. If you don't know, I cook baked chicken for them every single day. They eat baked chicken in their dog food, mixed up with their dog food every day. They get their shots, they get wormed, which that's what they're supposed to do. They got the best dog houses, they got the best cages, they got or kennels. I don't like calling them cages. They got the best kennels. Every day we keep them sanitized. You should see how much we spend on just bleach and soap and chicken just for them. This is not for us that I use in the house. This is just mainly for the cleanliness and sanitation of the kennels for the dogs. This is just for stuff for them. Um so yeah, they run through toys like it's no tomorrow. You should see the bill on how many red balls we done bought. How many ropes we done bought because they playing with the tire swing and turn up the tires. Tires ain't too much because it's nothing to find an old tire or something like that and hang it up. So yeah, that part is probably the free part, but the part that's priceless is just the time and the love and the effort that you put into each dog. I know each and every one of my dogs' personalities. I know what make them uh I ain't gonna say upset or make them aggressive, what makes them happy. I just know everything about them. So that's the main thing when doing this. Don't If you're starting a kennel thinking that it's gonna be all about the money, this ain't what you should be doing. I don't care what kind of dog you're breeding. Because at the end of the day, they're not humans, but they have breath and they are living creatures. And you should treat them just as the same as you would like to be treated. You don't want nobody beating on you, talking to you crazy, or not feeding you, or not spending time with you, or every emotion that a human would go through. These dogs go through. Only difference is they can't tell you. They show their reaction. They show their love to you. So you treat them right, they gonna treat you right. They gonna take care of you because it's in them. I don't care if your dog is not aggressive, like that. But I guarantee if you treat that dog with love and respect, and somebody that's not treating you with the love and respect, that dog is gonna protect you and possibly save your life or anything, in between. So yes, you gotta take care of your dogs. You ain't gotta sit there and paint their nails and take them to the spa and put sunglasses and different little clothes on. You ain't got to do all that. But if that's what you want to do it. But just spending time with your dogs and just knowing that you love them and care for them, it goes a long way. Um, and it just it shows and how the dogs interact with you when you do especially when we do our videos, and how they interact with us when people come to pick up their pups from us and they get their own puppy, and that pup starts growing up and stuff like that. So it plays a big part and a big factor into building each dog's temperament and just their different personalities. So yes, it is. Oh my goodness. Well, then he just it's just the first stepping block. He got a long way to go, so he'll be all right. It's just been what the first 2 months. So by the time the school year end, he'll be crying because he wants to go back. And then he won't, knowing that he won't have the same teacher next year when he goes to first grade. So yeah, you'll deal with it all over again, but it's still new. Give it time, trust me. I haven't hit that part yet, but like I say, I've worked with kids, and I've had plenty of little cousins. I had a younger sister, all of it. So I know he'll be just fine, just fine. Don't worry. Um, but yeah, you guys. So yeah, but like I say, you know, don't become a breeder just looking at, oh, I can make this kind of money and this and that, I can do this and that, this and that. Don't get in it for that, because you're getting in it for the wrong reasons. Get in it because your heart and is in it for the love of animals, for the love of your dog that you have, for the love of just making other people smile, um brightening their day, adding to their family. You know, uh anything, a lot of these dogs can be bred to become service dogs. That means you're helping other people. I know a family member of ours that's gotten a dog from us, that the dog that she has, she's trained it to become a service dog, to where it goes to the hospital, and interact with sick people and stuff like that. So anything you want to do with these dogs, you definitely can do it, but you have to put the time and the effort into doing it with them. So yeah, being a breeder, it has a lot of different perks and a lot of different aspects that go along with it, because you never know when you sell a dog to somebody what their plan is to do with these dogs. Hopefully the main thing is to love them regardless. But thank God, we haven't ran into any people that just stick them in a cage and let them get malnourished and all this stuff that you see on TV, that people do in real life. That these pups are going to loving homes that people love and cherish them, because while the proof is in the pudding, they send us pictures, they update us, they call us with different things, whether it's just giving us encouraging words behind um the pup that they have that's now 2 years old or 3 years old, and all the things that they've done and all the compliments that they get from people when they see these dogs that we've created and they bought from us. So yeah, it makes you feel good to know that you're out there making someone's life a lot easier and a lot better, because like I say, some people, it's not all about just breeding. It's about having that companion, having that void that needs to be filled, that a human for them wasn't working. um and this dog was. So that's why I love what I do, because it's giving back to somebody else, because at the end of the day, you never know what people are going through in life. And these dogs, I guarantee you, it's been days where we've all had bad days, been upset, or just kind of just feeling bad, or had a thought about something that's happened in the past in your life, and you go out there with these dogs, and they just want to love on you and lick you, and they just want you to throw the ball and play with them, and that brightens up your day right there, boom. So, it's a lot of different perks to having these dogs. It's not just about making money from them. I mean, that will come, but that's not the main thing. It's just the love and the passion that you have for what you do for these dogs, and just passing it on, paying it forward, making somebody else happy in life. Oh yeah, appreciate that, Anthony. I mean, it's nothing wrong with that, because y'all know over here we do motivational. We try to pass on motivation, keep people focused and centered, not just on, again, it's not just on about breeding dogs and stuff like this. It's just everyday life. If we're saying something, whether it's we're talking about dogs, but it's something that you needed to hear, then that's what we're here for, because we're all human at the end of the day. You never know what nobody's going through, and what we're talking about can be, what somebody needed just to give them that extra push to do what they need to do in life, or whatnot. Because trust me, we've had plenty of people call and say, "Hey, I'm not, trying to breed, but I love rock wallets. I love your dogs, this and that. But what you said on this particular video, or what you said on this particular live, or just your conversation right now, or you answering the phone meant a lot, you know. So that's why we do it. We do it from the heart. We do it from the heart. He will be okay. That's when you gotta put, not tough love, but again, he's of course he's gonna cry because it's the separation part of being with you all day, every day, not being around somebody else, versus now they have to get used to this person that they've never seen in their life. They don't know all these different kids with all these different personalities. Same thing with these dogs. It's just like when you buy a grown dog and you bring it into the kennel, the dog is gonna be nervous. It's gonna be like scared or whatnot. They have to get used to all the other dogs and stuff like that. So, and I hate to use the scenario of talking about kids the same, but it's the same thing. He has to get used to it. So it might break your heart a little bit, but like I say, the more that he keeps going every day, then the more that he'll get used to it. So it's just gonna come with it. Trust me. Like I say, I worked at a daycare for 4 years, and it was the same way. When the kids that's been there since they were infants and they went through the whole trial from the infant room all the way up to, like, I guess you would call it like the pre-K area, pre-K area, before they get ready to go to kindergarten, or before they go to pre-K 4 or whatever. um Once they leave us, because they're so used to us at this daycare, seeing us every day, going through the whole motion, and then they go to the big school. And it's a little bit different, but it's the same concept. It's new. It's a new environment. It's new. So it's just like if you get a new job, you go to this new job where you've been at your old job for forever, and then now you go to somewhere else. You got to learn the concept of everybody. You got to, not saying that you're going there to make friends at your workplace, but it's just you have to get used to it. And it's with anything in life. So just give them time. Just let them know that, hey, it's gonna be okay. You don't have to cry. It's okay to cry, but you don't have to cry every day, because you're safe. And you're there to learn, and these are your friends. Some of these friends you might know, you know, for the rest of your life. You never know. So, but it'll be okay. You just gotta stay strong, because when he see that you're weak, then that makes them say, "No, I want to keep crying." But if he see that you're strong, then he will start to get strong and say, "Okay, it's okay." So you'll be all right. He'll be all right, and you'll be all right. I guarantee. Thank you, Anthony. I appreciate that. I mean, I've always liked the saying "real recognize real." Um, when you find somebody that has a wonderful heart, and they have the same concept in life that you portray, and everything, they want this pretty much the same thing that you want in life, out of life, then it makes it a whole lot easier to maintain a healthy relationship, whether it's a physical relationship with your partner or your spouse or your husband or your wife, or whether it's just with you guys, because it's a relationship with you guys. Some of you guys we know personally, some of you guys I've never talked to, but I talk to you on here and I know who you are. So it makes it a lot easier, um, to do. But and then when you have a clear mind for understanding that everybody is different. You're not always the same. It makes it a lot easier too. And again, just it doesn't cost anything to be nice or to say something nice, because it's again another saying that I've always heard: if you don't have nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all. So um that's just what I've been on. I like motivating people. That's why I said a while ago what I said a while ago. It makes it a lot easier to do these lives and to talk to you guys, because it makes me more comfortable to talk. Because I'm not a real big talker. I have to talk in the business that we're in, because you have to talk. But I've always been that type of person. I didn't like talking in crowds. I don't like standing in front of people talking. But one thing I will say that I don't think I've ever shared with you guys, I went to Job Corps, not to get a diploma or anything, but just to learn a trade. I've always loved to cook, so I went to get a culinary, my culinary stuff. And while I was there, I ended up being on what they call the Student Government Association. If you got people out there that went to Job Corps, then you know what the SGA is. But for people that don't know what SGA is, again, it stands for Student Government Association, and it's basically when you're in high school, junior high, you have your class president, you have the vice president, you have a secretary, you have a treasurer, and stuff like that. That's basically what SGA means. You have a president, you have a vice president, you have a secretary, and a treasurer, and then you have a sergeant at arms. So it's basically the same thing, and that's what I ended up being elected for. Didn't go there with this mind frame of being on the SGA or anything like that, but it's just like you just said, Anthony, the way that I carry myself, the way that I speak to people, um, people listen. They've always been like that. If I speak, and it's especially about something that I've been through or that I feel like I can speak on, then I will. I used to read a lot. I haven't read a lot in a long time, but I used to read a lot growing up. So just being analyzing in different situations and scenarios, and just sometimes it's good to not talk and just observe. So a lot of that comes from that. And I was able to overcome some of my shyness because every Monday there was a group of people, well, students, that would come in to tour the facility. And by being on SGA, the whole group of us, the president, vice president, all of us will have to stand up there, tell our story, introduce ourselves, tell our story, and just kind of give motivational words to the kids that's coming in. You don't know what these kids have been going through in life. You don't know, what happened to brought them to this point in their life, because it's not all about just getting a diploma, but you can come there to get a trade, to learn a trade. So you got all these different types of people sitting out there looking at you, absorbing all of this knowledge and all of these words that you're giving them. Um, because, like, again, you don't know where they come from. They could have been foster kids. They could have been on the street, but then somebody, pick them up and say, "Hey, I want to, give you a better, help you get a better opportunity for your life, whatever, whatever, whatever." Or you just, you know, didn't finish high school, you dropped out early, and you want to go and change your life, and you need a structure, you need a place to stay, a hot meal, a little money in your pocket. That's why they come there. So I mean, you got all sorts of things going on with different people. So that's why I kind of learned how to talk and communicate a little bit better, with this, and start overcoming my shyness. That's why I've said again, y'all talk to me, because it helps me. You're helping me whether you know it or not. And by me motivating you guys and giving you guys just motivation just to keep pushing, with everyday life, whether it's just to get up and go to work tomorrow. I'm helping you guys while y'all helping me as well. So that's my whole point of it, Anthony. I always been, why I started doing the lives. So yeah. Yeah. But you'll be okay, Amber. I promise you. I promise you. I know you. This is my first child. I haven't experienced the whole lot of motherhood yet, but again, I've gotten a lot of experience throughout my life. I know bits and pieces. Um, so yeah, I mean, it could be something that you could tell me that I didn't know. So yeah, like I say, I learn every day. I'm very open minded, to learning with anything, any and everything, because as y'all know, I didn't know half the stuff about kennels or dogs or nothing when we started this. But because of him, that's where I got my knowledge from. Not only, all the things that I learned from him, but just reading and just picking up on different things that's been thrown in our way, through this whole journey of having a kennel and everything. So yeah. Yeah. I'm always open to learn, always open to learn, and always open to keep motivating and just getting more comfortable because as you guys can see, it's becoming a little bit more easier for me now. I'm getting back in my groove since okay. Since having the baby and everything. So appreciate that. Much love to you as well. Oh, I appreciate that as well. I mean, I like I say, you never know when somebody needs to hear something that you're saying. So that's why I like talking to you guys. I like the engaging that everybody gives me, whether this is us just talking, being real everyday life, or whether we talking about our dogs. So that's what we're here for. That's what we're here for. That's why we do our videos, because we drop jewels in our videos, everyday life motivation in our videos, even when we talk about our dogs. You just take that time to listen, and you go far in life. But I appreciate that, Amber, as well, and you're very welcome anytime that I can help. Trust me, I'll be there. But everything's gonna be good. With everything that you're going through, just remember to keep your head up high, stay motivated, keep pushing, don't ever give up, and keep God first. And when you don't feel like you ain't got nobody else to talk to, hey, he's always listening. Always listening. You can be walking in the house talking to yourself. And they be like, Mama, who you talking to? He knows. So yeah, that's with anybody. That's with anybody. Hey, you talk to the dog. He's still listening. So yeah, you guys. But okay, you guys, I'm not gonna hold you. It's about 9:30. It's getting far fetched. I don't want to hold you guys too much longer. Again, I know you guys are getting ready for tomorrow, getting the kiddos in bed and stuff like that if they're not already. But I appreciate everybody as always for coming, talking to me tonight. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Y'all don't forget to follow us on our social media platforms, okay? Because most of the time, like I used to do, I will post on Instagram on our story when I'm gonna go live and what time. I'm gonna try to keep that time consistent. If I put a time on there and I don't make it at that time, then obviously I was doing something. But with little mama now, I have to stay on schedule according to her. So that's why I try to make sure I do a time when I know that she's either about to go to sleep or uh I don't have any feedings or anything that I have to do with her. So yeah, that's why I chose this time right about now. But um again, I thank you guys for joining in. We're gonna keep this going. I'm of course I'm gonna be here next Wednesday, of course, to do another live. So if you're not busy and you would like to tune in again for another live that we're doing, and any other live in between, but definitely on Wednesdays because of the football season and stuff, you guys. Then that's where we're gonna be on Wednesday night. So if you're not busy and want to tune in and tap in with the BBK family, feel free to join us again. But this is the BBK family. This is Big Boss Rockwilder Kennels. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn your post notification bell on the all so you don't miss anything that we drop. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button, you guys. If you have not, hit that thumbs up button. Go check out some videos. Check out the old videos if you want to, but make sure you check out the videos that we're dropping over here. Get a feel of the channel, get a feel of us so you know what we're about and everything like that. Do your research when you're thinking about buying puppies and stuff like that. Do your research. That's the first thing that I would tell anybody. Do your research before you spend your money. That's even with us. Do your research. Again, if you got to watch us for a couple months before you make that collective decision, by all means do it, because I guarantee you we're gonna still be the same person, the same people. We're gonna always give you what you want. And hey, we're gonna keep it transparent for you as well. The whole process. I promise you, I guarantee, because the person that you seeing on this video, on this live, the person you're gonna talk to when you call, the person you gonna text when you text, and the person you gonna see in person when you come to pick up your puppy. So you ain't got to worry about seeing somebody totally different. It's gonna either be myself or my husband. So hey, It's gonna be us. No gimmicks, no scammers, no nothing. What's going on, Mr. Eugene? I see you. Um, but yeah, you guys, make sure you keep tagging, keep sharing our videos. Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop. Keep telling a friend and tell a friend and tell a friend to come join the BBK family, because the only way we're going is up. We're gonna keep elevating, we're gonna keep going. It's not over. It's not over. We're not stopping. We're here to stay. We only get better, you guys. But y'all stay prayed up, stay out the way. Hey, we love y'all. We love y'all, love y'all, love y'all. Oh my God. I'm not gonna go there with you. I'm not gonna go. We gonna see. We gonna see come tomorrow. Best believe I'm gonna be watching it. So yeah, yeah. We'll talk about that next week. So make sure you hear next week, Mr. Anthony. We gonna talk about that black and yellow. But anyway, we guys, we love y'all over here, Big Boss Rock, all the killers. Y'all have a blessed night, a productive and prosperous rest of the work week and weekend, you guys, if I don't talk to you on this weekend. But we love y'all. Take care of your dogs. Stay prayed up, stay out the way. We love y'all. Peace out and good night.